We back. INT reacts. We got yet another one for that ass. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you even comprehend the words coming out of my mouth? Robert, thank you for the single largest donation yet from this INT Reacts movement. I'm so grateful for you, Robert. Everyone in the comments, everyone who's watching right now, throw a comment down below and thank Robert for sponsoring this reaction. It's going to be a long one. It's a documentary. It's a 30-minute piece. So that's okay. It was a big donation. So I'll do it. Who's going to do the next sponsor? Is it going to be another Robert? Maybe a Dale? Maybe Anthony? Maybe Aaron? I don't know. I got another one today too. I'm just raking in the dough right now. I got enough dough to drink coconut water, to wear sunglasses, and my hat backwards. I even had enough dough today to get my beard trimmed by Luis up at Orisha's Barbershop in downtown Cabo. Shout out to Luis, even though he'll never watch this video. But forget about Luis. This is about Robert. It's also about KANAMI. We're gonna watch her doc. It's got 1.1 thousand likes. Now it has 1,101 like. It's got 17,000 views. In 30 minutes, it will have 17,001 view. Let's check it out. Let's go right into it. KANAMI. What's this song?
Welcome to Kanagawa Prefecture in the Tokyo area, a mixture of heavily urbanized areas, farmlands, and mountains, punctuated by the tourist destinations of Kamakura, Enoshima, and Hakone.
Okay.
Its capital, Yokohama, is the second biggest city in Japan and a port city, well known all over the world.
That looks fun.
KANAMI was born
that.
in this prefecture near Yokohama on September 28th. Being the youngest child of her family with an older brother and sister.
That looks like a cool
As both of her siblings
resort.
were already learning piano, KANAMI's mother asked her to learn piano as well. But she also liked to borrow and play with her brother's airsoft gun.
Whoa. I thought she was going to say she also liked to play on the drums or play on the guitar. But no, she was getting semi-automatic with it. So yeah, I think a lot of the members of the band have a background in piano, and that's one of the explanations why they're so darn musical. A lot of these metal guys, I don't want to generalize, but they just picked up a guitar in high school, started smoking weed, locked themselves in the room, and just started jamming. But these girls have tons of musical background. I think Psyche did guitar. I think even what's the drummer? I'm so bad at names. Like, don't hate me. I already forgot the AKANE. I think the drummer had guitar also, and MISA. I don't know, but there's a lot of piano in this band's DNA. Let's call it that, the DNA of the Band-Maid.
KANAMI's mother asked her to learn piano as well.
But she was like,
But
hell
she
no.
also liked to borrow and play with her brother's airsoft gun.
That's what I'm talking about.
Her parents wanted KANAMI to try various activities like ballet, calligraphy,
Let's put the
and
guns
English,
down.
to name a few.
Yeah.
Honey,
We're going to put the guns down and we're going to learn ballet and piano and English. How about that? Instead of blowing off heads of cats and dogs and whatever animals are roaming the streets of Japan, let's just learn how to play piano. Okay, KANAMI, please?
years, KANAMI continued to learn piano as she has a natural talent for it and really loves playing. A passion that she shared multiple times on social media. Kanami confessed that from her childhood
She's so
to
good
her
at piano.
junior high school
What?
years, she only listened to classical music.
Y'all, what can't these girls do, man? It makes me feel like such a bum how much talent they each have, and then together they just have so much talent. And I'm just sitting here reacting to it. I guess it's cool. I need something to react to. I love these girls. I really love these girls. I love you guys. I love everything and everyone, and today was a good day.
And was very influenced by Chopin. Kanami plays piano for the introduction of the song Start Over.
Meet Render. Generate
I
ideas,
know.
explore.
One of you said you should get Brave Browser, and I got Brave Browser, but it really messed my workflow up, so I'm on Chrome again with the ads.
She also
remember this
performed the
song.
introduction of Daydreaming on piano live multiple times.
That song was really good. I love
In
that
her
song.
interviews, Kanami describes herself
Flying
as
V.
tenon in Japanese, which is translated as natural funny man. Tenon
Natural
literally
funny
means
man.
nature or natural. In Japan, there is a
Is she trying to
traditional
tell us
comedy act
something?
known as manzai, where the humor comes
Is
from
she
the
really a
interaction
man?
between
'Cause I
a
don't know.
straight
She
man
looks like a
and a
chick.
funny man. Not unlike the double act comedy in the West with Laurel and Hardy, for example, or Abbott and Costello.
I love this
The funny
song.
man being the comic character as opposed to the straight man in this comedy duo.
さあ、ミンチョのマイブームは何ですか、ポ？はい、ミンチョのマイブームは、ミサしか見れない
That's weird.
インスタ
She's just
のアカウントをやってるんですけど、自
Look
分
at Psyche. Look at Psyche. She's like, you
ミサし
tripping
か見れな
woman.
いから、フォロワーもミサしかいない。
She's capping,
そ
dog.
れでご飯を作ったら、そこに乗せて、で、偉いって書いたりしたら、ミサが偉いねってコメント。LINE でやれ。LINE でやれ。どうしてインスタで
She's
作った
sarcastic as
こう
hell.
やってね、ご飯作ったら並んでいくじゃん。で、それで
She's tripping.
ちゃんと手料理を作るっていうモチベーションを上げるためにやっております。素敵なマイブームだね。ありがとう。
なんでミサ一人なんだぽ？ミサが先生なの？
ミサはね、偉いねって褒めてくれる。
褒めてくれるからミサを選ぶ。
あ、なるほどね。
絶対ミサちゃんだったらいいねってしてくれるからってこと？はいはいでそれをサイちゃんには見せないと？
見てくれる？あ、
じゃあやっぱミサだけど。
じゃあミサちゃんこれからも頑張ってください。
全員いいねしてるから。
全員いいね。ありがとういつも。
In Kanami's case, her funny
here
talk
it goes.
is not
Here's the
deliberate,
drinking.
but natural. It's like that friend you have who is smart, but naturally strange in a funny way, if that makes sense.
ありがとうございました。
面接じゃないんですよ本当に
Saiki and Miku talked about Kanami during an episode of the radio show Band-Maid Nippon.
まずはじゃあギターのかなみちゃん。
はい。
かなみちゃんもねちょっととても不思議な感じなんですよ。なんだろう、小鳩が多分一番バンドメイドでやばいって、思われてるんですけど、かなみちゃんもなかなかだと小鳩は思うぽ。
Pretty insane.
同感です。
ね、同感でしょぽ。
なんかね、かなみちゃんはあれなんだよね。二面性があるっていう言い方していいの？
うん。なんか普段は本当にふわふわしてて、すごくなんだろう、ほんわかしたね、お嬢様みたいな、
お姫
There's
様
a
みた
lot
い
going
な。
on
そう
with
だ
this
っぱね。
description.
おとぎの国のお姫様みたいな。
眠ってそう。
あ、そう、眠り姫っぽい。
うん、
なんかおしとやかなお姫様って感じなんですけど、
そうだっぽね。なんか小鳥たちとかと遊んでそうなイメージだぽ。
It's so fun that we're watching this together, guys. Are you eating popcorn or gummy bears or Sour Patch Kids? Put it down in the comments below what you're snacking on right now. I just had my coconut water. What are you snacking on?
森の中で。
There was also a moment during the US tour in 2022 where Kanami introduced herself for the second time when the crowd was calling her name.
The transition.
In senior high school, Kanami joined a popular music club as a keyboardist, but started to learn guitar a few months later after watching a senior classmate play. Kanami wanted to play guitar to look cool in the eyes of the other girls.
Well,
and it worked.
look at her
ギター
now.
を弾いてるかなみ先輩ってかっこいいよねって言ってもらえるようになって、それが気持ちよくてずっとギターを弾いてました。
Now she's like such a freaking good guitar player, isn't she? Yes, yes, yes.
This is the beginning of Kanami's journey as a guitarist. She started to learn the basics by herself without any knowledge or even a band to practice with. At one point, a third-year senior who taught her guitar asked Kanami to join his
Third-year
band
senior.
composed of classmates. The members gave Kanami songs to
Cool,
learn
cool
from
song.
bands like Kiss, Metallica, and Deep Purple. But the first song she had to learn was However by Glay. As she was covering more and more songs from Western hard rock bands, Kanami had so much fun that she decided to create her own one-person band, filling all the roles herself. Kanami was not really into the idea of joining as a band, as it's difficult to find one where all the members have the same level of motivation and the same ambitions. This is why
she found
Kanami
it.
started to learn programming and write her own songs so she wouldn't have to rely on a band. Kanami wanted to enroll in a university of music, but she finally followed her parents' wishes and went to a regular university, where she studied economics and management to learn how to promote herself as a professional musician. Even though she was still a student, Kanami worked hard to polish her skills and find her way through the music industry. She built a soundproof room and took singing lessons, even though she didn't really like to sing. Kanami also posted a lot of
That's dope. I've been in the same shoes she's been in. I had to learn everything. I've done lots of different, I've done songs where I play every part on the song. Not saying I'm as good as her, but I never was even trying to be a vocalist, but due to being in bands and dealing with vocalists, and I just started doing it because no one else wanted to do it. So I was like, I'm going to do it. I'll fucking do it. And then you got to learn songwriting and recording and overdubs and layers and mixing and the guitar and all that. So I love the chick's motivation. I'm glad she did find 4 other girls with the same drive and level of talent. And now Band-Maid is a made band.
covers on YouTube and Nico Nico, until one day, someone finally contacted her.
So funny. Wait. So she was wearing the maid outfit in her YouTube videos before the band was a thing? Or is this just like a reenactment? Because it's kind of like the Justin Bieber story minus the maid outfit. I know. Get the Brave browser. But this is a perfect time to plug undergroundhustling.bigcartel.com and let you know you can sponsor one of these videos too and get shout outs and comments from all of our followers. And I just want to know who's next, y'all. Who's next?
Kanami's hard work paid off as she was contacted to join a female rock band.
ナミッチを最初に見つけて、で見つけてもらって声かけてもらって、
どこで見つけるの？
ネットで動画をやっぱ弾いてみたみたいな上げてて、そこからで私がもともとはシンガーソングライターを弾き語りでこう歌いますみたいなやってたんですけど、バンドじゃなくて。
She met with the management who explained the concept and played songs made for the band. For the maid outfits, Kanami had already performed in one during a
what I'm
school
saying.
culture festival,
Okay. That's
so it
what
was
I'm
not a
saying.
problem for her as she really liked the
I
concept.
like those other ones.
As for the
different color
songs,
ones.
she found that they were cool, so she immediately said yes.
Yeah, they're
Plus,
really
she
cool.
always wanted to be a lead guitarist and work with a female lead singer without having to sing.
Well,
From this moment,
it all worked
Kanami
out, didn't it?
was the first member to join Band-Maid.
oh.
At the beginning,
I don't think they talked about songwriting much in the other docs that I've seen. So this should be cool.
the songs performed by Band-Maid were sent by external songwriters and selected by the members. The band's first released single was called Ai to Jonetsu no Matadoru. It was likely inspired by Kanami and her admiration for Santana, the legendary Mexican guitarist, singer, and songwriter.
What a great influence to have.
She found Santana thanks to her father's vinyl collection, as he listened mostly to rock from the 70s and the 80s.
Sick.
Kanami was still a novice in songwriting, but she continued to submit her songs anyway. Although it was really hard for her to keep writing all those songs that were never approved. Thankfully, Kanami had the support of Saiki, who encouraged her to continue to write more and more.
They're so cute.
While
Is that
performing the
them?
songs provided by the songwriters, Kanami kept on learning and improving until her determination was finally rewarded
There you
when,
go.
2 years after their formation, the first ever song written and arranged by Band-Maid was released.
Oh, I remember the song. So good. Oh, so good.
Kanami is the kind of person who has to
I
compose.
know this is Konami's show, but MISA, she's just not afraid to play bass. Most bass players, not most, but some of them just, I'm embarrassed that I'm the bass player. I'm just gonna lay in the cut real low. But MISA, she's not afraid and she's proud to be a bass player and she rips. So we're gonna get 2 more minutes in and then we'll do a part 2 because I'm getting hot. I need to turn my AC on. I wanna catch the fireworks show and take a little rest. So we're gonna do 2 more minutes here, then hit you back on part 2.
All the time. She loves to create new songs and takes requests from the other members when they have an idea. It's even easier for Kanami this way as she doesn't have to start from scratch. When she does, Kanami uses a riff or a melody, writes around it, and sends each part to each member, starting with MISA. There are no...
Let's start that over.
She loves... Kanami is the kind of person who has to compose all the time.
Okay.
She loves to create new songs and takes requests from the other members when they have an idea.
Okay.
It's even easier for Kanami this way as she doesn't have to start from scratch.
Okay.
When she does, Kanami uses a riff or a melody, right?
And so I've said this 1,000 times. Their main riffs are fucking amazing, and she's behind them all. And like when you're a musical person, you constantly think of songs in your head, and the ones that stick are obviously the catchiest songs. I do this all the time. Not so much anymore, but when I was like deep in the songwriting game, I was constantly making melodies in my head, riffs in my head, choruses in my head, and then the ones that stuck, I would start stacking those parts and coming up with full songs in my head. And I knew if it stayed in my head for long enough that it was a good enough song to record and all that. So she's the same way. She might have a different process, but she's always thinking and creating in her head. It starts in your head. Sometimes you're sitting with a guitar, but the best songs I think start in your head, because that's like a gift from the bigger power, the higher power, God or the universe. I'm sweating. I need to turn my AC on. We got 2 minutes left.
Writes around it and sends each part to each member, starting with MISA.
Okay.
There are not a lot of directions for MISA to follow, except when KANAMI wants her to slap or stand out during a specific part of the song.
Oh, wow.
MISA, being a very fast worker, gets her response to KANAMI quickly, which means then KANAMI can start programming the drums for AKANE. At first, KANAMI received a lot of feedback from AKANE about the drums being impossible or requiring 5 arms, but
that's hilarious because guitar players will do that. And there's like all sorts of YouTube shorts about when guitar players write the drum parts. So it's no different here. And you can tell like with her solos, like she writes very intricate parts. So, you know, obviously she's going to make the part playable for a drummer, but I totally relate to this also.
With time, she improved her programming and wrote difficult but playable drums with the help of AKANE. Let's take Black Hole, for example.
でもあそこは最初もっと難しかったんです。これは無理って言われて代わりに出してもらった別パターンを採用してます。辛口とか
I think Black Hole is going to bring me into the gap because a hole is a gap and all that. So, oh God, I can't wait to do that one. Who's going to sponsor the Black Hole video? Robert? Is it going to be you? Or is it gonna be Anthony?
地獄とか名付けられたパターンも送ってもらったんですけど、確か地獄っていうパターンになったんだと思います。
KANAMI wanted Black Hole to be the fastest song possible, but also chaotic, which makes it even harder for AKANE.
Got a session, but not sure what.
This is so cool. Like the other ones didn't really go down this pigeonhole of the songwriting stuff. So this is interesting. We're gonna cut it off at a reasonable part here so that when we start part 2, it's not awkward.
Locked in. KANAMI wanted Black Hole to be the fastest song possible, but also chaotic, which makes it even harder for AKANE. With AKANE's drums locked in, KANAMI can add the guitars and work with Saiki on the lead vocals. The first demo of a song is actually recorded on a piano by KANAMI with her voice as the demo for the vocals, so the song might change completely when Saiki's voice is added. A part of this process was featured in the Band-Maid US Tour 2022 documentary, where we can see KANAMI presenting her idea for Memorable to Saiki.
La 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 la.
That's so cool how they just morph from the like jam session on a fucking plane wearing masks to the live version of it. So cool. 3 months later.
For backing vocals.
Okay, so we'll stop there and we'll reconvene on part 2. Robert, you paid so much, you're getting 2 videos. And I need a break anyway, so we'll see you on part 2, guys. Stick around.